Welcome to the Study Samurai podcast, brought to you by StudySamurai.com and the Study Samurai Library online resource. My name is Rocky Biasi, and along with my co-host, Dr. Prue Salter, we provide high school students and their teachers and parents all they need to help students achieve their personal best in their high school years. In this episode, we look at focus. Studies reveal people who focus, have self-control, and are able to delay gratification. They actually have better quality lives, regardless of their social or economic backgrounds. The ability to focus helps you learn faster, and being able to switch your focus on and off when needed makes you happier. Distraction and how to refocus. So, with distraction, there are two main varieties of distractions: sensory and emotional. Sensory distraction is just that. Background noise, sounds, shapes, colors, tastes, smells. The brain has become really good at being able to tune out those types of distractions. An emotional distraction is harder to tune out from. This can be any type of stress or upset, relationship issues, and those who focus best are relatively immune to that emotional turbulence, and they're more able to stay unflappable in a crisis and keep an even keel. There are 5 ways to help you refocus. Firstly, admit that you're off task and remind yourself of the original task and why it's important. Then you want to eliminate distractions. Refocus by choosing a starting point. For instance, if you are studying on and checking out a textbook, go back and have a marking point and pay attention to the small details so you can actually narrow your focus to the task at hand. Look really closely at what's going on. And we need to talk about overload and switching off, because if you're really focusing a lot, you get your focus and you actually get fatigued, pretty much like an overworked muscle. And so if you're focusing to the point of mental exhaustion, you need to be able to stop, because you'll notice that there's a rise in distractibility and irritability. That means that your glucose levels have dropped and you need to be able to restore your mental energy. And the way I like talking about that is just being able to switch channels, right? And so that means that if you're indoors a lot and you've been studying, you want to be able to go outside, walk around the park, have some fun, be in nature. If you've got a pool, jump in the water. That shocks the system also. So changing channels is helpful then. That's all for today's episode of the Study Samurai podcast. Go to StudySamurai.com for more episodes and resources, including a free presentation and more information about how your school or family can subscribe to the online Study Samurai library.